Thank you for tapping in. My name is Mike. My platform here is called Permanent Liquids, where we talk about art, music, film, literature, and anything that has to do with the art world. Today I'm going to just go through a book that influenced me at an early age to express myself through art in the form of graffiti. That book, I'm sure some of you who have tuned in are familiar with, is called Subway Art by Martha Cooper and Henry Chalfant. It was released in 1984. As you can see, this copy is showing some signs of aging. This is actually my second copy. I let somebody borrow my original copy that I got back in 1985. That one disappeared along with the person who borrowed it, and you know how that goes. But this one here I picked up in the early 2000s, not really sure. This is a reprint from 1995. When I first came across Subway Art, I was about 13, about late 1985. I was at the Del Amo Mall in the South Bay area there in Torrance, and I was in the art section at B. Dalton Booksellers. And when I came across this book, I was like stuck. I was like, yo, I gotta have this book. I sat there in the aisle for about a good 30-40 minutes just studying the pages. And at that time, you started to see a lot of hip-hop influence coming over from the East Coast through the media. We had K-Day, Bump and Run DMC, we had graffiti rock on television, we had Beat Street and breaking in the theaters. And when I saw Beat Street, I saw Ramo hitting on the trains, I thought that was so dope. I knew right there I wanted to do graffiti. And this book at the time was the only thing available to reference anything that had to do with graffiti art, at least that I could get my hands on. There was no internet like we have today. Subway Art has pretty much set the standard for the art form. To this day, you can look through this book and it is just as relevant as it was when it first came out. Over the decades, the art form has definitely evolved with the global influence this book has had. There are writers in Europe and across that region over into Germany who have taken the art form to the next level, in my opinion. Even in Asia and South America, the level of artistry and complexity is just mind-boggling. And honestly, I don't think this book can ever get old. It has such a vivid collection of historical photography. Martha and Henry did such an excellent job of capturing the essence and the era of New York City graffiti art in the 80s. It's a must-have for any book collector, especially one that embraces the art form of street art and is looking for a more complete breakdown of history and culture. Subway art in many instances has been referred to as the Bible of graffiti, and I have to agree, unequivocally. This work laid down the foundation for a whole new generation of writers. It was like the Genesis block, the Big Bang. And even though this was all that we had, it was enough. It was like manna from heaven. We got so much from this book. We even got our vocabulary from this book. We learned what it was to be deaf, to be down with a crew, to kill, to get up, to bomb, racking. Who remembers racking paint with their friends? Wasn't that some good fun back in the day? I mean, everything that embodied graffiti, we got from this book pretty much. So in closing, I would just like to reinforce how impactful this book was on so many people. And if you're a fan of graffiti art and the culture, please comment down below. Share some of your experiences and the impact this book had on you when it first came out or when you got your first copy. I'm in the process right now of looking for more things that I got tucked away around here that I can do a review on to share with you guys. So be on the lookout for that. I'm on Facebook. I got a website for merch that I'm working on. You can check that out at www.permanentliquids.net. Link is down below. I'm going to take this copy of Subway Art here that I have, reglue the spine, preserve this bad boy, Please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Thanks for tapping in with me. Peace.